Be creative. It's all people are asking for, whether you take inspiration from a wide range of arts or from none and just create. Most people think inspiration is necessary to creation and that being derivative is a part of that and the learning process, but most people want things to be original. Most work has influences, and even if people can recognize what creators they're derivative of, they can recognize whether and how much the work is different, is not the same. Those that see copying as wrong but emulation as fine will be making a semantic distinction to talk about the same good practice of theft. The joke, though, that great artists are those that steal often means that freedom to steal is one of the things first used poorly when arts are used whole or almost whole. Stealing is one of the few things globally considered immoral, so even if art is more thief-friendly, anything direct is criticized and punished. While derivative works are noted in their differences from the original and the unique look and ideas they have, work that directly copies provides no value that the original didn't. A yoink but no twist, nor creation or artistry, or, if it matters, no monetary benefit to the original. The problem with AI art, then, is not that it's yoinks, but it doesn't twist it, doesn't change it, doesn't add anything. It can be identical to the original and it won't compensate the person it takes from. Even those that like being imitated and respect how wanting to imitate might inspire a person's emulation knows that there's no personality in a robot to be inspired. And elephant in the room, it copies your art. I'd like to reframe the argument to a slightly different perspective. The robot doesn't have to be original. It's copying your inspiring work and giving it out. Like a curation page that badly crops every meme, your work is being butchered and sent to mid-tier internet users that probably wouldn't have seen any art otherwise. Your work is going to a wider audience. Sure, AI is a copy machine, and I'm just coping with that. I don't want a robot to repeat everything I'm doing to a wider audience before I get the chance to, but I do want to reach people with my work, so if a bastardization and robbery of that is what it takes to do so, then what the hell does it matter? I don't get any recognition, but who wants that in the first place when they can reach people regardless? That's a me-centric perspective, so what about real artists? What about if tech gets better? What about money? Well, I think artists are people, and I think people, we all, hold the belief that the original and author is better, should be respected, and given copyright to their work, that I can allow people to copy for a fee, or to copy for free, or to not copy at all. I once heard someone praise CGP Grey for being inflexible, commended him on not letting people react to his work. And I once heard someone deplore that CGP Grey was uncompromising in his beliefs, who disapproved of his strong-handed copyright action. I find it very respectable, and I respect Unique Namosaurus for making his videos free to copy and use. Why try to reprehend a man for following his values and protecting his art, when the most anyone seems to be willing to play with it is to watch it in full with quips? Jarvis. So I don't think real art is going to be lessened in value even if AI art somehow becomes uber popular. But wouldn't it if AI art gets better, right? Imagine this. Chatbots can respond to anything you ask, but for anything you reply on what info it was given. It cannot reason, as people put it, but it does work as an encapsulation of all human knowledge. But if what it was given is wrong or poorly worded, then it will be wrong and poorly worded coming from the regurgitator. Earlier on, it probably was more dramatically affected by that, but now it will only sometimes tell people to put glue on pizza, only sometimes say verbatim an entire article, and only sometimes perfectly copy a picture from a small artist. Some say that, like people being inspired and influenced, AI makes something new based on what it consumes. But that's clearly not true from even the text rehashing we're seeing. So what everyone wants is for it to not take information that is wrong, to use reasoning to come up with an answer to a specific question and not copy someone else's answer, and to not copy. The suggestion that AI will get better and better scares you with the idea that it will surpass humanity, but what everyone is really looking for is for it to be its own. And it's hard to know if it will ever be its own. If it could, the question would be over. It creates original work, but For now, it's safe to assume it will get better at recreation and regurgitation before anything else, since all we add to it is more of the same things written and made by people. That information, authored by people, is given without the person's permission and without compensation. And it brings up a question. What about money? There is an argument to be made that artists will be losing out on their chance to make a name for themselves if everything they make is stolen and popularized by its thief, and they can't get a job for it because art is less valuable in an AI world. Both of those, though, are imagined. They're predictions that stoke fear, and while thinking of dystopia is a valuable thing, it's still just fear. Like a TV lawyer building a case, let's wait until things get crazy so we have both reason to be afraid and the reasoning needed to make a case against AI. Everyone is spinning their wheels right now. Stop talking about AI, stop watching videos about AI bad, or stop creating with AI. Just steal from creators like we all used to. Before CGP Grey outlawed it,